contract so you can switch.
Still haven't tried FanDuel's one-week fantasy football leagues? Over 1 million fans have already won money. Choose a league. They start at $1. Pick your team. Done. Winners get paid the next day and there's no season-long commitment. FanDuel pays out $75 million a week. Get off the sidelines and get some. Try FanDuel today. We'll match your first deposit up to $200. Love it or your money back. Guaranteed. Go to FanDuel.com and enter promo code VET. That's VET.
It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
If you're the band Europe, you love a final countdown. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Countdown ladies sing this song. Do-da, do-da. Countdown race starts 5 miles long. Oh, do-da, hey. Run all night.
latest stories, breakdowns, and insight. Tune in to Pro Football Talk, presented by Chevy Silverado. Weekdays, only on NBCSN.
The Blacklist returns this Thursday.
Which truck brand do you think offers best-in-class HD towing, best V8 horsepower, and has Motor Trend's 2015 Truck of the Year?
Ram.
Chevy.
What do you think?
A Ford.
Here's the answer. That's the Chevy Silverado HD, the Chevy Silverado, and the Chevy Colorado.
Chevy.
It's Truck Month. Now qualified buyers get 0% financing for 60 months. Plus find your bonus tag and get $4,000 cash allowance on select Silverado 1500 crew cabs in stock.
See your Heart of the West Chevy dealer today.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 courses for only $1.29 each. And dessert too. Arby's, we have the meats.
Wake up with your friends on NewsCenter1 today. We can't make you a morning person, but we can make your morning. Join your friends weekday mornings on NewsCenter1 today.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Caroline Patricus. Thanks for joining us tonight. You're watching NewsCenter1 at 10. A one-vehicle rollover in Spearfish takes one man's life Saturday night. 56-year-old Anthony Crawford died Saturday night as a result to injuries in a crash 8 miles west of Spearfish. Crawford was driving east on Homestake Road when his 1995 Nissan Sentra left the roadway. Crawford, who was not wearing a seatbelt, was pronounced dead at the scene. The Lawrence County Sheriff's Office, Spearfish Police Department, and Spearfish Volunteer Fire Department also responded to the crash, and the investigation continues. The South Dakota Department of Health says a 19-year-old Dakota Wesleyan student found dead in a dorm last week died of a rare infection. The department said Saturday that Bo Keeter, pictured here of Miller, died from meningococcal disease. In a statement, Dr. Lon Keitlinger, state epidemiologist for the health department, says the department disease prevention staffers are contacting people who may have been exposed to offer them antibiotics. Keitlinger also calls the disease a serious illness, but says vaccinations are necessary only for those who have had very close contact, such as sharing a bottle of water. The state has reported 9 cases of meningococcal infection in the past 5 years. Keeter was a freshman athletic training student and a member of the basketball team. His roommate found his body in Dayton Hall on Wednesday. South Dakota School of Mines and Technology kicking off homecoming week, and it will be visible to all of Rapid City. Students kicking off the homecoming week and participating in traditions that have been passed down to them. Today, the senior frosh picnic taking place at Dinosaur Park. Freshmen wearing green beanie hats and take a look, hoisting the M tarp over the Apatosaurus, signifying the official start to M Week for all of Rapid City to see. South Dakota Mines painting an M on the dinosaur from 1885 until 2001, and since 2001, displaying the tarp instead.
It's a tradition. It's something that everybody can relate to. Any alumni that ever comes back to our school has the same homecoming traditions. And then personally, everybody here is a bunch of different organizations, and the traditions bring everybody together. So everybody's like-minded, and Rocker Days is a time where everybody in the school can come together and have fun.
And the tradition does not stop there. Students painting storefront windows in downtown today, and many more festivities to come later this week. The Surgeon General has made a call to action on walkability and communities, a group taking action here in Rapid City. Live Well Black Hills is a health and wellness coalition working on making our communities healthier. They're focusing on getting people outside, walking or bicycling to school, work, and play. But a lack of sidewalks in older and newer neighborhoods is making safety an issue, especially for certain populations, such as the visually impaired. And those with visual impairments follow certain sidewalk rules to walk safely on their own. But for that, they need sidewalks.
How could Logan have, gotten to the YMCA and back to his school without sidewalks? It would be, very dangerous and extremely difficult. And then think about, kids going to school without sidewalks and without these ways that bicycles and pedestrians can get places. It's going to be a crisis, really.
Members of Live Well Black Hills plan to attend the National Walkability Conference in Washington, D.C., where they'll meet the Surgeon General and bring back new ideas on how to improve our community's walkability. It's hard to believe the holidays are around the corner. Now businesses are gearing up. The U.S. Postal Service is in demand for more workers in South Dakota for the upcoming holiday season. They plan to hire 58 people. The Postal Service says additional clerks, carriers, and mail handlers are needed at processing facilities in Sioux Falls, Rapid City, Huron, and Chamberlain. The seasonal workers are needed from November 14th through January 8th. The agency says the hourly wages range between $12 and $15.63 with varying shifts. The Postal Service says some positions may lead to permanent employment. Let's get a check on your forecast tonight with meteorologist Erica Horvatine. Erica. Alrighty, it looks like we might be having a microphone issue there. That's okay. We'll move right along. The South Dakota Department of Agriculture will host a free workshop to promote forest health. The workshop will cover forest management strategies and mountain pine beetles in the Black Hills. The 2015 mountain pine beetle flight will be ending soon, and the time to identify and treat this year's infested trees is just around the corner. The workshop will be on Thursday, October 1st at 6:30 p.m. at the Game, Fish, and Parks Outdoor Campus West in Rapid City. Information will be presented on the importance of active forest management to promote health forests, and as well as how, when, and why the treating of the mountain pine beetles infested trees this fall and winter. Coming up on NewsCenter1 at 10, the Pope's final day in the United States, the details from Philadelphia, plus Hillary Clinton still receiving heat from those emails. Details are around the corner.
It's Carpet One Floor and Home's bonus extravaganza sale. Buy any carpet through Monday and save with our bonus package pricing. Free pre-measure, estimate, and delivery. Free carpet take-up and free carpet removal. With the home centers charge extra for, you get for free. Professional installation and cushion are included at no extra charge. Plus, get 30 months no interest financing. Bonus package pricing ends Monday at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City. Beautiful, made affordable.
Tickets on sale for September 29th and 30th at GotMine.com, 1-800-GOT-MINE, the Silverado Franklin, and the Civic Center box office.
Hi, I'm Ashley Berry.
And I'm Jade Berry from Someone's in the Kitchen in Rapid City.
We really appreciate that Pioneer Bank and Trust is local because we're a local business and so are they. So they're great with communication, customer service. You never worry that you're going to run into a problem that they can't solve.
With Pioneer Bank and Trust, we can walk in and it feels like you're actually talking to a family friend.
Pioneer Bank really understands the way that retail works, the way that business flows. It's nice to have that kind of a partnership.
Pioneer Bank and Trust is local.
It's the grand opening at Simply Sleep Better, where you'll find great savings on just the right mattress. Get a queen-size Simmons Beauty Sleep Plus Euro Top mattress set for just $3.99. Or experience recharging sleep on a Beauty Rest queen-size mattress set with air-cool foam and gel touch foam for only $5.99. Plus, get 2 years no interest and a free 7-night vacation for 2 at your choice of locations in the United States or the world with a minimum purchase. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better. Now at 2 locations by Rushmore Crossing and on Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
During truck season at your local Ford stores, you can get an amazing deal on America's best-selling trucks. And behind the wheel of a Ford truck, things just get done. The work finished. Your cargo safe. The trip taken. The time to buy today. During truck season, get 0% financing for 72 months. Or get up to $9,061 in total savings on built Ford Tough trucks. Hurry in and save during truck season. Going on now at your local Ford stores.
This is NewsCenter1 Weather with meteorologist Erica Horvatine.
Welcome back. Well, we had a beautiful weekend. Not only did we have warm temperatures, we had sunny skies, and the fall colors were at 90% peak. A couple of our viewers sent in some pictures to our website, and we have a picture from Cement Ridge Outlook. Just look at all of the beautiful yellows and oranges. We also have another picture that was sent in of Rough Lock Falls. Just absolutely beautiful. So those fall colors are starting to wrap up soon. Now here's our Doppler radar showing we did have some rain that has gone through the area this evening, and that is not the end of that rain. Now Caroline and I went up to Dinosaur Park to try to see the lunar eclipse, but we weren't able to see it. We missed it. The clouds had moved in. However, some people did see the lunar eclipse in those South Dakota skies tonight. Here's a picture from Photo Feeder on Twitter, and you know, it looks like it's in partial eclipse at this point. They caught it in between the clouds. Lucky them. Temperatures right now dropping off to 61 degrees. It is a bit rainy out there right now. Winds from the north-northeast at 21 miles per hour. And it was a windy day again today. Wind gusts in Rapid City, 43 mile per hour gusts. That's pretty breezy out there. 24 mile per hour gusts in Pierre, all across the area. Just very windy, and that will have a change up. Now our satellite and radar not showing much rain across the Midwest or West, but of course, all the rain is focused right over Rapid City. We do have a couple of rain showers in the eastern parts of the states as well. Now let's talk about how that is going to change up for our forecast. Here's our Futurecast satellite and radar starting out tonight. We had that cold front move through this morning. That's all the way at the eastern part of the state, moving southeast. We also have low pressure. That's what's driving these strong winds we've been seeing this weekend. Now, as we go through into tonight and tomorrow, we will have plenty of rain to start out your week tomorrow. But as we move into Tuesday, that rain will start to clear out as high pressure makes its way over the northern plains. Let's take a closer look at South Dakota. So here's tonight showing that rain going through. 2 a.m. we do have some scattered showers hitting some of the Black Hills area. Going into tomorrow morning, your morning commute, we do have showers popping up, and those are going to stick around throughout the day. We may even have some thunderstorms popping up in the afternoon hours. Now by Tuesday, we are expecting maybe a couple of showers in the morning before it starts clearing up as this high pressure moves into our area. Our forecast tonight getting down to 52 degrees with that rain sticking around under mostly cloudy skies. And tomorrow, a much cooler day, 62 degrees. So we're dropping off quite a bit from today, and those scattered rain showers sticking around and thunderstorms possible in areas in the afternoon hours. Here's your Black Hills area forecast. A cool day tomorrow across all of the Black Hills area. 65 in Phillip, 66 in Pine Ridge, cooler in the hills. We have 56 in Spearfish, 54 in Hill City. That's getting pretty cool. And here's your 7-day forecast showing that drop off in temperatures tomorrow and those rain chances sticking around. Now we will clear back up by Wednesday. That's when that high pressure sets in. By Thursday, we are expecting more rain chances. And while those temperatures will be warm on Wednesday, they will cool back down for the end of the week.
Alrighty, thank you, Erica. And as she mentioned earlier, fall is here, and Spearfish Canyon is currently at a 90% peak, and the colors are some of the most vivid in years. This year's yellows, golds, and even some reds, incredibly bright against the dark emeralds and the pines. And of course, that the colors could last for as long as a week after they peak, so they're not quite peaked yet. But Erica, I was driving through Custer today, and they're there too, not just this.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
They're all over.
Yeah, you can go see them all over the hills. I'm hoping to do that on Tuesday on my off day.
Yeah. Alrighty, well thank you so much, Erica, and stay with us. We have national news coming up right after this short break. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. We'll be right back.
Come see your local American Family agent Mike Brewer for all your insurance needs. Stop in or call today.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, we've been helping South Dakotans get ahead financially since 1941. We offer a range of services that meet your individual needs, from friendly tellers and knowledgeable lenders to free online bill payment, mobile check deposit, and we're now proud to offer Apple Pay. We're right here with services at your fingertips and strong rates designed to help you make the most of your finances. Black Hills Federal Credit Union. Join the family.
So we've had a Tempur-Pedic for a while, but now that we have the adjustable base, it's even better.
I'm gonna go up.
Discover how Tempur-Pedic can move you.
It's the grand opening at Simply Sleep Better. Get a free 7-night vacation for 2 at your choice of locations in the United States or the world with a minimum purchase, or a $300 gift with purchase of a Tempur-Pedic set. Plus, get 4 years, no interest. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better, now at 2 locations by Rushmore Crossing and on Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
I am regional health because I help our patients get the care they need and deserve.
Our whole team, everybody has the same goal in mind, best care possible, and that's what I try to do.
We know that we've made a huge difference. We've touched their lives and we've touched the future.
I am regional health.
I am regional health.
I am regional health.
Introducing the newest member of the Yamaha off-road family. It thrives in the most remote, rugged terrain. It never steps down from a challenge and travels long distances in search of adventure. The all-new Yamaha Wolverine. It's a whole new animal.
Black Hills Power Sports, I-90 service road between exit 60 and 61 in Rapid City.
For the ultimate stain-blocking paint and primer in one, choose Dutch Boy Platinum from Menards. It has advanced extreme high technology and seals common household stains. Save $8 a gallon. That's $40 on 5-gallon pails. Update your flooring and add style with super-fast Diamond Oak flooring by Floors of Distinction. It installs without glue or nails and includes a 50-year residential surface warranty. In 3 colors, it's only $3.99 a square foot.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, in our national news tonight, the U.S. trip of Pope Francis wrapped up tonight in Philadelphia. Over the past 6 days, he's gone out of his way to meet the people, and that's exactly what he did again today. Well, his smile and sense of humor have been on display. He's also had some serious words for the faithful. Brian Moore has our story tonight from Washington.
In the waning hours of his U.S. journey, the People's Pope lived up to his nickname, kissing babies, one after another, briefly jumping out of his Pope-mobile and leaving security scrambling, generally giving the masses what they want. One last glimpse before he took the stage at the crowning event of his U.S. trip, a mass for more than 860,000 people to wrap up the world meeting of families.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
He began his day on a somber note at a seminary, making an unexpected statement on sex abuse by the clergy.
Dios llora.
God weeps, he said, after a private meeting and prayer with victims.
For the
sexual abuse of children, these cannot be maintained in secret.
Speaking about families, he showcased his humor in advice to moms whose sons won't move out and get married.
And I say, don't iron his shirts anymore.
At a prison, he embraced inmates, calling for rehabilitation and redemption.
I stand among you, a pastor, a shepherd, but above all, as your brother.
Before 100 prisoners or a huge crowd of worshipers, a pope reaching out to the people. While this was his first trip to the United States, it's safe to say Pope Francis leaves having made an extraordinary impression. Brian Moore, NBC News, Philadelphia.
In other news, a new poll shows the presidential race tightening for both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, as Democrat Clinton spoke at length today about the email issue that continues to follow her in this campaign. And Republican Carly Fiorina defended her record as CEO of Hewlett-Packard. NBC's Kirsten Welker has our story tonight.
Well, Chuck, let me make a couple of points.
Still embattled over the email controversy, Secretary Hillary Clinton acknowledged on Meet the Press today the issue isn't going away anytime soon.
Well, it is like a drip, 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 and that's why I said there's only so much that I can control.
Now, new signs those drips are hurting. The latest NBC News Wall Street Journal poll of Democratic primary voters nationwide shows Clinton has lost ground to Bernie Sanders. She leads him by just 7 points, 42 to 35%, a big drop from previous polls.
I have done all that I can to, take responsibility.
But today, Clinton struggled to explain the discovery of a string of work emails sent on her personal account earlier than she said she'd use the address.
You'd said in March that the email system began in March of '09, and yet
we have this same email address popping up in January. Explain that discrepancy.
There was a transition period. You know, I wasn't that focused on my email account, to be clear.
And Clinton brushed aside the notion that she set up the account to evade outside oversight, calling that theory ridiculous. She again argued it was done out of convenience.
It is the system that my husband's personal office used when he got out of the White House. And so it was sitting there in the basement.
Meanwhile, the only other woman in the race, Carly Fiorina, is rising. While the latest poll shows Donald Trump still in the lead on the GOP side, Fiorina has jumped from the bottom rungs to third place, tied with Marco Rubio at 11%.
Have a great day. Go
Today, Fiorina continued to stand by her accusations that Planned Parenthood officials were caught on camera, keeping a fully formed fetus alive to harvest its brain.
Its heart beating, its legs kicking.
Several fact checkers have determined Fiorina's account is not true, noting the video uses doctored and unrelated footage.
Are you willing now to concede that you exaggerated that scene?
No, not at all. That scene absolutely does exist.
Still, Fiorina continues to gain traction, a reversal of fortunes for the two female candidates in this race.
I think it means that Carly Fiorina is doing a lot of things right at exactly the time that Hillary Clinton is either doing things wrong or that the things they're trying aren't sticking yet.
And tonight we're switching gears. Can a teacher ordained as a minister bring an employment discrimination suit against her employer when the teacher develops a disability and is subsequently fired? That was the question before the court in the case of the narcoleptic minister.
Can a teacher ordained as a minister bring an employment discrimination suit against her employer when the teacher develops a disability and is subsequently fired? This was the question before the court in the case of the narcoleptic minister. In this case, a teacher for a parochial school earned the title of Minister of Religion. As a minister of religion, the school allowed the teacher to teach religious education and speak at religious services, which she did. Later, the teacher developed narcolepsy and went on disability leave for over 6 months. When she tried to come back and reassert her position as a teacher, the school informed her that a replacement teacher was already hired for the remainder of the school term. After an argument between the parties, the parochial school decided to fire the teacher. The teacher sued her church and school, alleging that they illegally fired her under the Americans with Disabilities Act. The parochial school and church responded that they legally fired her and that the First Amendment barred the lawsuit because the state cannot regulate a church's selection of its ministers. How would you decide the case? Can a teacher ordained as a minister bring an employment discrimination action against her employer when the teacher develops a disability and is subsequently fired? We'll be right back with the answer.
Fun. It's a small word with a ton of meaning. It cranks up the joy in Joyride and adds extra pleasure to Pleasure Cruise. With a cool exterior design and even cooler tech features like the available touchscreen display, you're getting more fun with less funds. Lease a new 2015 Corolla S for $149 a month or get 0% APR financing for 60 months on Corolla. The 2015 Corolla. Explore more fun at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
This is it. Fisher's All Out Clear Out ends Monday. All odds and ends 10 sale items have been moved indoors for one final day of red hot furniture bargains for your home. Shop Monday 9 to 8 and save up to 75% and more on odds and end sofas, recliners, bedrooms, mattress sets, and so much more. Plus buy with 3 years no interest. If you missed shopping the 10, then this is your last chance. One final day. Monday 9 to 8 where prices are slashed. Inside all 3 Fearless Fisher stores on West Main and Rapid City.
Gonna wash the dust off my soul. Gonna listen to some rock and roll. No cares.
You're only young once, unless you have a Subaru.
The Subaru XV Crosstrek. Symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 34 mpg. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Stop in and see us at Courtesy Subaru or at courtesysubaru.com and check one out today.
Your head weighs about as much as a bowling ball. During a rear-end car accident, your neck muscles can be injured trying to hold back over 200 pounds of force, moving backward, forward. That's whiplash. Our firm has represented many folks in their car accident cases where an injury today meant big problems down the road. If you've suffered a neck or back injury in a car accident, don't go it alone. Call us at Whiting, Hague, Dorsey, and Hague. We can help.
Can a teacher ordained as a minister bring an employment discrimination action against her employer when the teacher develops a disability and is subsequently fired? No, according to the United States Supreme Court. The establishment and the free exercise clauses of the First Amendment bar civil suits brought by ministers against their church. The First Amendment states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. It is well established that the government cannot intervene when a church fires its minister. Because the teacher was also a minister in this case, the teacher could not sue the parochial school or the church. The court ruled that the First Amendment bars civil rights claims between ministers and churches. The High Court upheld the separation of church and state in this matter. Remember, it's a matter of law.
And we'll take one final look at your weather after the break, but first, here's today's national scoreboards.